UFC 293. What's going on, Sydney, Australia? Great to be back in New South Wales. Jetty Andrade, Brittany Palmer, Red De La Cruz, Christy Pearson, UFC President Dana White's in the building, the powerful Hunter Campbell, the veteran voice Bruce Buffer, the handsome Mick Maynard bringing up the rear. Thank y'all for coming out. We are ready to go with the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 293. First fight out of the chute, live on UFC Fight Pass and ESPN Plus in the welterweight division. Kevin Air Juice versus Kiefer BDK Crosby. First fighter to the stage, making his UFC debut here on Sunday, Kiefer Crosby. $171, the official weight for Kiefer Crosby. And his opponent also making his UFC debut, Kevin Air Juice. $170.5, the official weight for Kevin Juice. All right, next prelim comes your way in the featherweight division. Shane Young versus Gabriel Fly Miranda. First fighter to the stage, Gabriel Miranda. Official weight 145 for Gabriel Miranda. And his opponent, please welcome Shane Young. Official weight 149.7, 3.5 pounds over the featherweight limit. Young forfeits 30% of his purse. All right, next prelim in the welterweight division, Blood Diamond versus Charles Chuck Buffalo Radke. First fighter to the stage, making his UFC debut, Charles Radke. $170.5, the official weight for Chuck Buffalo. And his opponent, Blood Diamond. Official weight 170 for Bloods. All right, next four prelims can be seen live on ESPN News in the States. First up in the lightweight division, Nasrat Haqparast versus Landon, the Lone Wolf Quinones. First fighter to the stage, also making his debut here Sunday, Landon Quinones. Official weight 155.5 for Landon Quinones. And his opponent set for his 11th UFC appearance, Nasrat Haqparast. Official weight 156 for Nasrat Haqparast. All right, staying in the lightweight division for our next prelim, Jamie Mullarkey versus John the Bull Makdessi. First lightweight to the stage, making his 20th UFC appearance, John Makdessi. $155 for the Bull, John Makdessi. And his opponent repping the Central Coast, Jamie Mullarkey. Official weight 155.5 for Jamie Mullarkey. All right, moving on now to a banger in the featherweight division for Jack Jenkins versus Chepe Machine Gun Mariscal. First fighter to the stage is Chepe Mariscal. $146, the official weight for Chepe Mariscal. And his opponent fighting out of Melbourne, Australia for Jack Jenkins. $146, the official weight for Jack. All right, folks, that brings us to the feature prelim in the light heavyweight division. Carlos Black Jag Alberg versus Da Woon Chung. First fighter to the stage, Da Woon Seta Chung. $205.5, the official weight for Da Woon Chung. And his opponent is Carlos Black Jag Alberg. $204.5, the official weight for Carlos Alberg. All right, that brings us to the main card, live on pay-per-view. First up in the light heavyweight division, Tyson Pedro versus Anton the Pleasure Man Turkelly. 205 and a half, the official weight for the pleasure man, Anton Turkalj. And his opponent, a man who needs no introduction around these parts, Western Sydney, Tyson Pedro. Five and a half, the official weight for Tyson Pedro. All right, next main card matchup comes your way in the heavyweight division. Justin Badman Tafa versus Austin Lane. First heavyweight to the stage is Austin Lane. .242 and a half, the official weight for Austin Lane. And his opponent, proudly repping Brisbane, Australia, Justin Badman Tafa. .265, the official weight for Justin Tafa. All right, now to a featured bout in the men's flyweight division. Manel Starboy Cup versus Felipe Daytona dos Santos. First fighter to the stage, making his UFC debut, Felipe dos Santos. .125 and a half, the official weight for Felipe Daytona. And his opponent, the number 10 ranked flyweight in the world, Manel Starboy Cup. .126 for Manel Cup. With that backdrop, we have arrived at the co-main event in the heavyweight division. Tai Tuivasa versus Alexander Drago Volkov. First heavyweight to the stage, number 7 in the world, Alexander Volkov. .263, the official weight for Alexander Volkov. And his opponent, the number 6 ranked heavyweight in the world, Western Sydney's finest, Tai Tuivasa. 165.5, the official weight for Tai Tuivasa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. First fighter to the stage, the challenger and number 5 ranked middleweight contender, Sean Strickland. $185, the official weight for Sean Strickland. And his opponent is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. 185, the official weight for the last style bender. All right, we will first grab a minute with the challenger, Sean Strickland. It's been a lot of support for you here in Sydney this week. Your thoughts on the eve of the biggest fight of your professional life?
Wait, no, guys, I'm getting support. Not because you like me, just because Izzy sucks. When I represent your country more than Izzy does, it's easy to support me. But you guys, I'm gonna go have a fucking war for you guys, and I'm gonna fucking lose some brain cells for you fucking guys. Thank you for fucking showing me all the love. Thank you.
Congrats on getting here. Wish you all the best. Sean Strickland, folks. All right, now we step over here and talk to the man of the hour, of course, the champion, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. You have carried the torch for this promotion for the last 5 years. You have been on every big stage. You've realized so much success. Your thoughts on the challenge in front of you here tomorrow?
Don't think about him. It's not about me, it's about we. I've got a great team behind me. Great countries behind me, great cultures behind me, but enough of all that. Tomorrow.
There he is, folks. The champ, Israel Adesanya. Sydney, thank you all for coming.